What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So I started yesterday's video by saying, Disney, what are you doing? Because they gave us two trailers back to back, but I should have been saying, Peter, what are you doing? Because I accidentally reviewed the teaser trailer for Maleficent instead of the official trailer which came out yesterday. And also someone said that they also struggled with finding the trailer that released because YouTube's just algorithm wasn't ranking the new one first. I'm going to review the official trailer today. I guess Maleficent was using her magic to get me to react to it because when it came out a month ago, I was like, oh, I'll react to this. And then I completely forgot to. So when the new one came out, she was like, let's have him do the teaser, and now he's forced to do the official trailer. My predictions for this trailer are the same thing as yesterday's. I anticipate that because this is the official trailer, they're gonna give us some story elements. Enough talking, let's jump straight into it.
5 years ago, I thought I lost you forever. There is no coast that could ever tear me away from you. Will you marry me?
Yes!
She looks like Margot Robbie.
Missus, I have a little bit of news.
Don't ruin my morning.
Ooh. So the silhouette is black, but her outfit is light green.
Philip asked me to marry him.
No,
I wasn't really asking.
nor was I.
Ooh.
Love doesn't always end well, Beastie.
Trust me, let us prove you wrong.
You have done an admirable job going against your own nature to raise this child. But now, she will finally get the love of a real mother. Tonight, I consider Aurora my own.
Kill her!
There is no union. There will be no wedding.
She's
What
jealous.
have you done?
We go home now. Aurora!
Maleficent is a threat to everyone. We'll do our best to protect you.
Oh, this mom is evil.
Well. One can never be too careful.
This isn't you.
You do not know me.
Oh snap, come on, after all that you've been through. Dragon! Dragon! Oh, come on.
Tell me what happened.
There was another creature.
Yes!
You've spent years caring for a human. Now it's time to care for your own.
What? There's no... That's not a dragon? She finds other winged creatures? Her family? That seems like the kind of stuff you would put in Maleficent 3, where she finds her family. After this movie, the marriage component is already there, and for her to get upset and jealous over the human mom claiming Aurora, and for that story to be built up in this movie, and then for Maleficent 3 to go into her finding her own family, Maleficent finding other winged creatures, but for them to put all of it together, that seems like a lot, which is good, but potentially making everything else too thin, because now I'm starting to think, oh, if she's going to find the winged creatures and they're gonna like support her, maybe they're gonna be the ones who come and fight against the humans with Maleficent, which then goes down in history as her being like,
okay, I found this on the web for history as her being like the leader of the downfall of humanity, M. Check it out.
I never asked for your help. Does that happen to anyone else or just me? My Siri goes off a lot. What was I saying before I was rudely interrupted? The story element of centering it around the wedding, and then having Maleficent getting jealous, and then that being the catalyst for the kingdom to be afraid of Maleficent, that's really cool. The element they added at the very end where I thought it was going to be a dragon, which I still think they should put the dragon in, the dragon transformation as in Maleficent turning into the dragon, with them having more winged creatures showing up, that's really cool, but I think that's something that should be reserved for like the third Maleficent, or like teased as an end credit of Maleficent 2, so you're like, oh, they're world building again, and not just like humans, there are like other creatures who look like Maleficent, and is there going to be a war between the humans and the winged creatures? I'm sorry I keep saying winged creatures, I don't know what they're actually called. And that would be the reason why Maleficent would go down in history as like this really diabolical villain and like evil person, because she not only destroyed the kingdom in Maleficent 2, but then she also brought her family to come and destroy the kingdom in a massive war in Maleficent 3, which would be so cool. But if they're going to get into all that in this movie, I am so excited to see that, but I'm worried, slightly worried, that they might not be able to do all of that, because right now I'm thinking the story is just going to end up being Maleficent loses when fighting the kingdom because she's not powerful enough or she's overtaken, and then she leaves to find these people to come support her, and then she comes back and fights the war, which I don't know what they do in Maleficent 3 then, except for like maybe not have the dragon show up in this movie, but save the dragon for the next movie and like really decimate the whole town, kind of like Decimation of Smaug in Lord of the Rings. I did like the trailer. The one thing I didn't really like about the trailer is Maleficent's line is, "You do not know me." That's kind of, I don't know, I don't really like that, because in Maleficent 1 we were introduced to a softer, sweeter, caring Maleficent, and that makes her a cool villain because we're like, oh, we can empathize with her, we understand where she's coming from, and she was always like, this is not the story that you were told, and we see how nice she is. But now she's telling us, no, that story was exactly as you were told, because I am as evil, and everything you learned in Maleficent 1, you don't really know who I am. So it's like, were you just lying in Maleficent 1, or is what's going to happen here really going to change you? She was saying that this event caused her to turn evil, but the event is that her daughter was potentially taken by someone else, but when her daughter approaches her about it, she's still like, you don't know who you're talking to. It would have been nice if she said that line to the Queen. Like, the Queen would have been like, this is not who you are kind, you were taking care of Aurora. She's like, you do not know who I am. As in, like, she protects her young, which would be a really cool line. Maybe she does say it to the Queen, and they just, like, edit it in a way that it looks like she's saying it to Aurora, but if she is saying it to Aurora, that's a really unfortunate thing, because it undercuts the progress and the story that we were given in Maleficent 1. Anyway, what do you think about this trailer? Let me know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed it, tell me why. If you did not, tell me why not. And as always, be safe, be strong, be swag. God bless you. I'll see you next video. You can like and subscribe. My goodness. You watch more videos right now. Take care. Bye!